HMS Invincible was a groundbreaking British battlecruiser and the lead ship of her class, representing a bold shift in naval warfare at the dawn of the 20th century. Laid down in 1906 and commissioned into the Royal Navy in 1909, she was the first battlecruiser ever built, embodying Admiral Sir John Fisher's revolutionary concept of a warship that combined the heavy firepower of a battleship with the speed of a cruiser. Her design sacrificed armor in favor of speed, allowing her to outpace and outmaneuver traditional battleships while still carrying formidable weaponry. Armed with 8 12-inch, 305 mm, Mark X guns mounted in 4 twin turrets, she possessed impressive firepower for her size, but her armor was significantly thinner than that of contemporary dreadnoughts, a flaw that would later prove fatal. Her propulsion system, consisting of Parsons steam turbines, allowed her to reach a maximum speed of 25 knots, 46 km per hour, making her one of the fastest capital ships of her time. At the outbreak of World War I in 1914, Invincible was assigned to the Grand Fleet and was soon engaged in action. On August 28, 1914, she participated in the Battle of Heligoland Bight, where British forces successfully ambushed elements of the German High Seas Fleet. During the battle, Invincible played a role in sinking the German light cruiser Köln, demonstrating the effectiveness of the battlecruiser concept against smaller, more lightly armed ships. However, her most famous early engagement occurred on December 8, 1914, at the Battle of the Falkland Islands. Following the British defeat at the Battle of Coronel, where the German East Asia Squadron under Admiral Maximilian von Spee had decisively beaten a British cruiser force, Invincible and her sister ship Inflexible were dispatched to hunt down the German squadron. Arriving in the South Atlantic under the command of Vice Admiral Duftonsteady, the two battlecruisers engaged Spee's fleet off the Falkland Islands. Utilizing their superior speed and gunnery, they systematically destroyed the German armored cruisers Scharnhorst and Gneisenau, as well as several smaller ships, effectively annihilating the squadron and avenging the loss at Coronel. Following her success in the South Atlantic, Invincible returned to European waters and was assigned to the 3rd Battlecruiser Squadron. She would next see action in the largest naval battle of World War I, the Battle of Jutland, fought between the British Grand Fleet and the German High Seas Fleet on May 31 to June 1, 1916. During the battle, Invincible, commanded by Rear Admiral Sir Horace Hood, was initially stationed as part of a scouting force but was later called to support Admiral David Beatty's battlecruisers, which had been engaged in a running battle with their German counterparts. Upon arrival, Invincible quickly demonstrated her firepower, landing several hits on the German cruiser Wiesbaden, leaving it crippled. She also engaged German battlecruisers and may have played a role in damaging Lutzow. However, her aggressive position soon made her a target. Around 1830, while maneuvering in relatively calm seas, Invincible was hit by several 12-inch shells from the battlecruisers Lutzow and Derfflinger. One of these shells penetrated her midsection, likely striking a turret or an ammunition magazine. The resulting explosion was catastrophic, tearing Invincible in half almost instantly. Within moments, she was completely obliterated, sinking in less than 90 seconds. Of her crew of 1,032 men, only 6 survived, including 2 officers who were thrown clear by the force of the explosion. The loss of Invincible was part of a larger pattern at Jutland, where 3 British battlecruisers, Indefatigable, Queen Mary, and Invincible, all suffered magazine explosions after being struck by German shells, highlighting the vulnerability of the battlecruiser concept in prolonged fleet engagements. The battle, though tactically inconclusive, underscored the dangers of thinly armored capital ships engaging in direct combat with battleships and other heavily armed vessels. The wreck of Invincible was discovered in 1919, resting in 2 halves on the seabed. Today, she serves as a solemn reminder of the high cost of naval warfare during World War I, as well as the technological evolution that ultimately led to the development of more robust and survivable capital ships in the decades that followed.